Hi everyone, welcome to Postgame show. Of course, I'm not dressed up in like my usual polo shirts because, well, Browns are playing today against the Bungles and we are going to beat the Bungles. Of course, I was talking about that on my show on WCTV. Let me fix that camera right here for a second. Yes, sir. Of course, if you haven't watched WCTV, go and watch WCTV.com or all the shows, and I repeat, all the shows are on demand, which is pretty cool. But you know what was also pretty cool? The fact that we are in the playoffs and we have a lot of entertaining stuff going on. Of course, some games were played back on Friday night. Our game was delayed due to inclement weather. So, of course, it got pushed back to last night. Now, for those that don't know, of course, the marching band doesn't go to road games this year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But that didn't stop me from still watching the game. Of course, I couldn't be there, but luckily, Avon was generous enough to announce the game and film the game, and I was doing it myself. Pretty much the same spot where I am right now was where I was announcing the game. Of course, I had the rosters. Of course, I have the rosters still, but I don't have them here in this room. But yeah, it was pretty beautiful and fun to announce right here. Now, of course, we need to look at the highlights. Now, I will not be recording a voiceover for these highlights because, well, I was announcing the game. So you will hear my commentary and Avon's commentary as well. And for the most part, we're going to overlap, by the way. So if it sounds like, one person yelling and another person yelling like that, that's pretty much what's going to happen throughout the highlight reel. But I hope you can still be able to make out what happens in the game nonetheless. So here it is, all the highlights right here on the Highland Sports Network. Anytime the Hornets
mode here. The end came down and he pulled it and made a really nice play.
Off the pass, he's going deep for Erskine.
There's a pass up the middle.
Intercepted.
Picked off. That's Max Tobin with a big interception. And the Hornets gonna get the ball. 53 seconds into the ball game. Seconds to go. Here we go. It's going to be a handoff to the right side. He's going to get away from one. This is Devin Hunter, by the way, not Evan Garcia.
Loses his hat.
And his helmet goes off.
Hey, look, they got another 220-pound running back.
It's going to be another handoff, and why not? This is going to get
Look at him go, Ron. Look at him go. Touchdown, Avon. Look at him go. Spin right.
5-yard run.
Gives you 3 viable running backs.
It's a handoff up the no. It's a play fake. Pass is caught by Hunter, and Devin Hunter up to the 40. And he is brought down by John at the 36-yard line. Pappas and pistol second and give it off to Devin Hunter.
Devin Hunter. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown, Avon.
Eagles
Devin Hunter again.
Right there. Second down and 1. And yep, it will be a run up the middle. Luke Stiles is still on his feet. He is still going.
Bouncing off
first time tonight.
Ended up bringing him down.
Inside Avon territory.
Nice
shotgun set. Man in motion. And this is going to be a handoff. Stiles is going to get a good run. And Luke Stiles just showing Avon who's boss. And yet another third down conversion for the Hornets.
In because they seem to get him involved.
David Petrozello.
Second and 10.
Here's a pass. That one
Todd-Check. Nice move. Nice move by Todd-Check. Pickup of about 15.
Another first down, though.
It's a play fake, and Nico Pappas going to run away
to the 20, to the 10. They're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Nico Pappas. Kind of limits the.
I think I'd run the ball.
Pistol set. And Luke Stiles gets away from everyone, gets a first down run up to the
very nice
33-yard line. Good job right there. Who gets it here?
Different play.
It's going to be Luke Stiles. Touchdown. And the Wolfer finally gets in the end zone. Took him a little while, but you know what they say, better late than never. Hornets on the board late in the second quarter.
Come up because they kind of pooch it. Yeah, there you go.
Great game.
Run it.
And you know what's also a great game? This football game.
Trevor Norman.
And the ball's out, and the Hornets look like they got it. Yes, we got it. Tyler Haney on the recovery. Let's go. A little nervous out here. Aaron Phillips rolls out to the right side. He may want to throw it soon. The pass is Caught! Let's go! John Lima! John Lima's been the man today. Everyone's been the man today.
Mason,
36 seconds. He's going to do a pass up the middle. It's caught for a first down. Max Coleman up to the 9. Now looks like there's a whistle. Looks like there's a timeout.
He is getting
Here we go. Aaron Phelps looking throw. Fires it in the end zone. It is Max Coleman. Touchdown Hornets. It's not over yet. The Hornets are going to make it at least a 7-point game. It's frozen at 9-9. There's Nico Pappas in pistol. Handoff up the middle, and he's not going to get it. How about that? David Petrozello and Luke Stiles all over. Gun running back to the right. And Pappas passes it, and it's caught for a first down.
Nice little skinny post by
And they probably are friends with a lot of these guys. Here's a handoff to Devin Hunter following his blockers, and he's going to waltz his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Set. Here's Nico Pappas. Now he's going to the air. Good protection, and a little flare pass is going to be caught. Gets away from one. Got the first down to the sideline, and tackle.
Big hit and stayed on his feet and picked up another 5 yards.
How about that?
I'm going to say Devin Hunter.
Got Devin Hunter in the backfield. Hand off to Devin, and Devin's in again.
That's going to make it a 35-14
Devin
contest. Expecting John Lima's going to get the football, and John Lima's going to get the first down.
He got it by
Had the drive stays alive. They're packing the box.
He's going to roll right, and he's going to look
Two
for
receivers right. Aaron looking right. Pass is caught. Did Max get it?
right at the
Really
six.
nice pitch.
Tell me he got it.
Max Coleman on the reception.
That is right
Did
there.
he get it?
Big
I don't
spot.
know.
Big spot. I don't. Now they gave it to
Yep,
him.
first down. What's
Low,
this?
fourth
Shotgun
down.
set.
He's short. They're
Set.
going to run that.
And a play fake. To Bryce Turk.
pass.
Aaron Phelps'
Fires
pass
over
is
the
going to be caught. Luke Stewart. He gets out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock.
Jackson
And
dodged
we
it.
have been
Hey,
really
shout
doing
out
a
on that
fantastic
reception.
job. Has to go to the end
Defensive
zone.
backs
No
at the
doubt
goal
about it.
line.
And yeah, Aaron's got to pass it.
There's
Has a lot of time.
absolutely
Pulls
no
out.
fires
Going,
over.
and that pass is
Okay, that's John
over.
Jack taking the
That
legs
is
out again.
Max
Again.
Coleman and
Okay,
Max
that's crazy,
Coleman.
Fred.
Timeout. Call it timeout.
I think you're going to run
Nico
Nico right behind
Hopefully
Devin
we're
here.
patient. Fourth down 3.
Drop
Pass
back to
play here.
pass.
Being
Under
chased, and he
pressure.
is going to be sacked. Joey Scally right
Okay,
there.
now that was
Down to
funny.
28.
Did you see
Tough to go.
Nathan?
Good sack right there by
51.
some eyes.
4th and 7.
Play fake, looking to
Back to
throw.
pass.
This
Over
pass
the middle.
is incomplete, and
Covered
this
by
game
Timmy
goes.
Conwell. Nice play. Avon will take over on downs.
Well, despite the fact that we lost, still a great game and a great effort. Excuse me once again. I really need to fix that camera. Ooh, my phone, by the way, but still. Still a great effort out there by the Hornets, able to cut to a 7-point ball game after it was 21-0 at one point. Of course, we had the momentum at our side. I thought, you know what, if we're going to get the ball second half, and if we score a touchdown and the game's tied, we have a fair shot at this. Unfortunately, what happened is what usually happens whenever the Hornets lose, which is a rare sight to see, by the way, for the Hornets, but still. And whenever we lose for any sport, which, once again, if we lose a sport, that would be incredibly rare and the whole world would have to flip over. But still, it's usually that the Hornets and the other team are engaged in a tight battle. Both teams look like they are dead even at the half or right in the middle of it. And then towards the end, the other team really gets the advantage and just bests us. And that was right there. They got the best of us indeed last night. It was still a really great game. One guy I like to see out there was Devin Hunter out of the Avon Eagles. Really knew how to bull over that defense. It was almost as if we had like, you know, the whole team on him, he'd still find a way to get off him. Hunter is definitely a really fantastic football player out there. Congratulations to the Eagles. Hornets, of course, we did a great job. Unfortunately, our season is over, but I think we are still going to schedule 3 games. Yes, because we had a 5-game season, 2 postseason games, 4-3 so far. we're still up to 3 more games, and it all has to be consecutive. 30th of October, November 7th, and November 14th, because the last game you can schedule is November the 14th, and I believe we will be going up against the Wadsworth Grizzlies that day, or on Friday. At least from what I've heard, we've been wanting to play the Grizzlies for a long time this season, and it looks like that might be happening on the 30th, so I'll be paying attention for that. Stay tuned for it. Highland, of course, we really need to play the Grizzlies. Big rivalry of ours. We played them last year. Couldn't get the job done at Art Wright, but I believe this year, if we play them, it would be at North Gateway Tire Field, so you never know. And not to mention, these two teams are pretty identical. Both teams had a playoff win and a playoff loss. And both teams are just really good out there, of course. Wadsworth played Worcester last week. I think that Wadsworth also has 5 games and had 2 games in the playoffs and another one. So I think this is their 9th game. Of course, this is going to be our 8th game. But, of course, still fun. Avon going to be going up against Brecksville. Brecksville took down Barberton on Friday night. And the winner of that game plays the winner of Toledo Central Catholic against number 3 Avon Lake. So, yes, we could see an Avon Lake battle in Division 2, Region 6, which would be pretty awesome if you ask someone like me. I think it would be pretty awesome if you ask someone like me. But anyways, as I was trying to say, of course you have Division 1, Region 1. That's a Mentor-Medina battle. The Battling Bees still in it. They're going to take that about an hour journey from Medina High School up to Mentor in Lake County, where the Cardinals are looking to advance, but the Battling Bees Cinderella run's still going. So much action going on throughout all of Northeast Ohio, throughout the entire state of Ohio. It's October Madness, going to turn to November Madness pretty soon. So stay tuned for that on the Time Room Sports Show on WCTV and right here on Highland Sports Network. Like button, subscribe button, bell icon so you can be notified for future events right here on this fantabulous YouTube channel.